So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Hello,
the game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable.
Against Inter.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So off we go then. The lineup we have suggests it's going to be a 4-5-1 formation, Jim.
Well, this setup, Peter, can be very defensive if that midfield is in place purely to form a protective layer in front of the back four. But it can also be the launch pad to very quick counter-attacks. If you can offer pace and accuracy on the front foot, it can have a devastating effect, actually, at the offensive end of the pitch too.
And it's Van Nistelrooy. He can run onto that. Chance for a shot! Goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Stylish in the extreme, a delicious goal.
That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been to get across it or overhit it? Perfection.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And he cuts out the supply. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Inter Milan leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Gabriel. And it's Grimaldo. Ball's gone out of play. Oh, good steal, he just read it. Good ball, good take. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. But he's forced to go back. More and more pressure on the ball here. Maldini gets across to intercept that. Pull it. Oh, nicely intercepted. Inter Milan are seeing a lot of the ball and have a 1-0 lead to show for it. That's an imaginative pass. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
He won't be happy with that one. Not the most convincing of passes. Can he get it through? It's played through for him. He's one-on-one, surely! Oh, now this is interesting, and the referee has pointed to the spot. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. To square things up. Off the post! And that should get the job done. Son Heung-min. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Grimaldo. Mohamed Salah. Marquinhos kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Great vision. And here's Mohamed Salah, out towards the flank. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Marquinhos cuts out the pass. Grimaldo. He's a sharp little ball here. It's a promising position. Goes for the shot! That is delicious! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. Son Heung-min! Oh, that was wicked, a truly wicked effort.
Yep, certainly could have been something so much more.
That is ended up in no man's land. And this is Shevchenko. Marquinhos goes sliding in. Inter Milan do have a chance to counter here. And it's Barella. Koundé. Can he latch on to this? And this is Van Nistelrooy. Hangs one in. And he's there to clear it. Vitinha showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Not the most accurate pass. Over to the left. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Mohamed Salah. Can he spark a counter here?
Inter are totally dominant in the middle of the park. A no-way through zone.
Khan punts it upfield. Now that's well seen too. Inter Milan heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Well read, nice interception. Rijkaard. Salah. Besiktas finding their passes. And again they run up against stubborn defending. Could move up a gear here. And it's Grimaldo. Cannavaro. Well, that looks a decent ball. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Back to the keeper it goes.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And that is going to be the final action of the first half. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Inter really should be thinking about killing this off early in the second half, Peter. The boss will be demanding the same level of intensity from his team, so I'd expect to see the same positive intent after the break, the same purpose again.
Inter Milan are heading into the break, very happy with how it's gone so far.
Substitution in progress.
So off we go once more. Gabriel running with the ball. Who played through for the wide man. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Defending was strong and firm. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it. If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Maldini gets over and intercepts. Inter Milan do appear to have made a half-time change.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
Tries a shot! It's in! And the second half is off to a flyer! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Number 14,
Besiktas get themselves back into contention.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
And he's being shifted off it. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And the pass is intercepted. Back towards the middle. Tries to pass it through.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
It's a mighty effort! It's in! Kukçu duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
They've seen the light and the opposition have been left in the dark.
Caceres, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. Marquinhos is a man so notably robust and resolute in his defending. Inter Milan still have the cards to affect this game. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Oh, it's Salah! Now that has posed a few awkward questions.
He actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
Bullet. Now it's Shevchenko. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Well, that pass isn't the best. Salah. Oh, that's fabulous. And this is Son Heung-min. They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
And this is Shevchenko. Ambitious ball here. That's the keeper's ball. Kukçu. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Aims beyond the defence. That's been slipped through. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Probing pass. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Gabriel cuts it out. And it's Vitinha. Grimaldo. Can he latch on to this? Gets into some space. Applies the finish! That is decidedly lacking.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Salah. He's looking wide. He is through here. Danger averted for now. Taken back almost at once. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Grimaldo has created one goal already. The final 5 minutes. Played into space. Nicely worked. Oh, that is shot at goal! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And we have our very first corner. Keeper's dealt with that. Khan. Well timed, excellent interception. That is good alertness.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. Martinelli. Kimmich. Caceres. Looking for the run. Son Heung-min. Kimmich. And that is as far as it goes. Perhaps not quite utopia, not what was entirely desired, but most importantly, they have the result that was of paramount importance. Good enough in the eyes of their people.
Just a quick announcement. We would like to inform you
You
that
look back on the game then, Jim.
is now in
Inter
operation
definitely
for your
impressing me
safety.
here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great day at the office.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Well, we're on the way. Well, down the years, of course, Argentina have produced some of the greatest striking talent ever, and Gabriel Batistuta embodies that.
Yeah, he does. And in terms of out-and-out goal-scoring centre-forwards, I can't recall much better.
So you fancy him to score today?
I would think there's an extremely good chance.
And that's put paid to a promising move. Kessié goes steaming forward and claimed it back swiftly. And there's green grass ahead of him. Baggio has it out wide and in space. And it's Kukçu. And here's Batistuta. Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. And it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. What a start. Free kick in a dangerous... Snyder! Oh, crossbar! He's missed, but not by that far.
Oh, maybe it was one of those moments when he just caught it too well.
Threads one in. He's in plenty of space here. Here's a chance! That was superb goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Gets a good foot in there. He has found the way through. And a chance! In for the pieces! Goal! Inter! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Quarter of an hour played. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Now it's Snyder. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Great chance here from position. Snyder! No, not quite. Vitinha looking for the run.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Up he goes! That's a half-decent try.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
And it's Messi. That's a lovely, neat pass. Batistuta. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Somewhat off target. Pass is just off target. Tries to pass it through. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Gabriel did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Little doubt, that is a foul. Well, he knows very well that he is already walking a tightrope. He knows what's coming, a second yellow, and he's off. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. Well read, nice interception.
Inter really do like their passes from deep, Peter.
Making good use of that quarterback position, aren't they?
Yeah, but this is a system that can only work if you have the players who are willing to run at and beyond the defence. Let's see if these forwards are up for it now.
per l'Inter, numero 5, numero 13. Lasciano il campo per il numero 23, il numero
Barella.
18.
That has not gone well. Inter Milan can, of course, make a change whenever they choose. Can he get on the end of this? Shot could be on. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And this is Schneider. And this is Roberto Baggio. He's picked his way through. Tries a shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Roberto Baggio really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Baggio with the short one. And this is Schneider. That's a decent clearance. And now they can spring out of defence.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Schneider. Can he get it through? Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And it's Vitinha. Spread out to the left. Hangs it. Header! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Ball's out, it'll be a throw-in again. Intercepts the throw, that's well read. Kessié is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Oh, that's fabulous. Shoots! Sticks it away! They have come roaring back!
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Inter Milan grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is it.
And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Inter can take heart from the fact that they're more than holding their own despite being a man down. That's credit to their level of organisation and spirit. Now that they've got a chance to have a breather and settle down, it'll be interesting to see what approach they'll take after the break.
That's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each. So we're just settling back into this second half. That's been intercepted. Inter Milan, different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
The movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Lewandowski, nicely shaped ball. Now that's well seen too. Kukçu, and the counter is on. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Grimaldo. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And he was alert to it. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Inter Milan have their second corner now. They've played it short. Now it's Maradona. Maradona will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And he's gone looking for safety. Grimaldo cuts out the pass. Khan punts it upfield. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Now it's Lewandowski. He has a look up and he shoots! Goal! Inter! And they've got their lead back. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, it's great commitment on show here. They'll be hoping now that they can stay focused and disciplined enough to hold on to this.
Pinches it off him. Costa Corta. That's a promising run he's making on the right. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Great vision. And this is Lewandowski. Lewandowski delivers. Well, the counter-attack will come to nothing because that is an errant touch.
Yeah, it all looks so promising until unexpected sloppiness intervened.
Van Nistelrooy. Good ball, good take. And what about this cross? Quality ball. And it's Grimaldo. And this is Van Nistelrooy. Chance for a shot! They've done it! A two-goal lead and they're firmly in control. He gave it plenty and some. Thrashed it in.
Well, Peter, it would have taken something incredible for the keeper to keep that one out. It was absolutely spanked.
So the lead now is 2.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
And this is Lewandowski. Kukcu. Inter Milan are looking to break at pace. Into the channel. It's a promising position. Oh, shooting chance! That's another chance! They've scored! Just one in it now. The game takes on a whole new complexion. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, I think they have every chance of levelling this now, Peter, but they've got to stay calm and not go completely gung-ho.
Lovely ball and a real chance now. Can he finish? He's scored! It's level again! What a match we have!
Yeah, and it's very much deserved in the circumstances. In these games, it's so tempting to maybe get a little sorry for yourselves, but there's none of that.
One sweeping move executed with... And it's Batista. He's having a shot! Oh, that's incredible! And that has raised the roof!
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
Numero 9. Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 8.
Inter Milan making consecutive changes here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Having turned the game on its head, now can they hold out?
There's still a bit left in it, Peter, but they should find the necessary to avoid a slip-up now.
is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. And this is Maradona. Maradona stood his ground strongly. Barella has a look and plays it forward. That's a nicely shaped ball. He's had a shot! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Oh, it's very good running that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
No way through. And that will be the final act. Inter Milan illustrating perfectly the fickle nature of football. Everything looked so good for them to start with. It's just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the set. And we're underway. This is the lineup we've been given. How do you read it, Jim?
I think it gets a terrible raw deal these days. It's deemed old-fashioned, outdated, but in truth, with the right personnel, it works just as well as any other system or formation. Success can still be had with it, and teams are still winning big trophies with exactly this setup.
Spread neatly. He is through here. Looking for options for movement. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Marquinhos, he's one of the toughest and most competitive centre...
And there's the shot! Oh, that was wicked, a truly wicked effort.
Oh, it looked like he tried to give it some extra whip.
Kutchu. Robertson. Oh, super ball. Very nicely done.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Oh, can he get onto this? And he's picked out the run. Good ball, good take. Haaland's... Oh, what a... In for the pieces! He's delivered all right! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
It's a mighty effort! Sticks it away! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Played in with purpose. Oh, nice touch. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. And here's the chance to counter. Oh, he's found support out wide. He's got away. Decent chance! Goal! Inter! And the comeback is complete. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Inter are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Chance! It's in! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
passing nice and neat. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Spread out to the left. Grimaldo. Inter Milan have scored 2 quick goals here and are firmly in control at 3-1. Lampard. Rijkaard. Well, that's well seen too. And here's Aubameyang. Pinches it off him.
Aubameyang really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Aimed beyond the defence. It's a pretty loose pass. And here's Kökçü. Now it's Aubameyang. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Marquinhos. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Raul. Kökçü. Plays a sharp little ball here. And that's aimed into the middle. Well read, and the danger is averted. Raul. Well, that looks a decent ball. And he's found the way past. He's through, and Aubameyang! Oh, he's been caught on it here. Khan claims it.
Has been indicated.
Vitinha. And here's Haaland. Now it's Martinez. And he's picked it up out wide. Carvajal. And that'll be the final action of the first half.
Inter are 2 up, and on the balance of things, I would say deservedly so. They had a very coherent game plan, and if they are allowed to continue in the same vein, I can only see the margin getting bigger.
Well, that has been a goal-blessed half. It is 3-1. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Rijkaard. And it's Aubameyang. Driving forward. And that's a throw-in. Marquinhos is a man so notably robust and resolute in his defending. Raul. And the pass is intercepted. Raul is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Kökçü. Raul. And this is Lampard. He's found the way through. Grimaldo. Vitinha. Kimmich. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Oh, no question, that's a foul. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
Picked out brilliantly. Kökçü! Now, who's going to be first to this? Stood up well to him there. Quarter of an hour into the second half. Vitinha. Lampard. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That has not gone well. And here's Haaland. And here's Aubameyang. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Kimmich did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And he's managed to get free.
Well, Peter, he's looking particularly sharp.
And certainly on the hunt for his personal treble.
Yeah, and I certainly wouldn't go against that, although he may keep an eye on the bench for fear of being taken off.
Chance! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Substitutions taking
Just
place.
unrelenting, Peter, wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
The most accurate pass. That's been cut out, well played. Lampard engages and forces him off the ball. Robertson. Inter Milan still have the cards to affect this game. And they can counter here. Now it's Rafinha. Ambitious ball here. Robertson calmly anticipates. And he's had it nicked away. Soule does really well to win the ball there. Half an hour gone in the second half. Grimaldo. Can he get on the end of this? Lampard. He's in plenty of space here. It's a promising position. That's very neat. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. He has found the way through. And here's Lautaro Martinez. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. A probing pass. Raul. Now it's Martinez. Nicked it back promptly. Kukçu powering forward here. He's shifting through the gears here. Haaland receives it in a good position here. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
Substitution.
Grimaldo. And it's Vitinha. Inter Milan finding their passes. And he's lost his man here. And Martinez! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Martinez actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Inter Milan with the corner, they're first. He's in a great position. And a shot! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Corner number 2 then.
Two added minutes has been
Goes
indicated.
long and straight. That's an imaginative pass. So that's it. It is all over. Inter Milan have done it with iron, with pragmatism, the sort you expect from a team like this. Admirable, enjoyable, and look how they reacted to that initial setback.
Please join me in
Martinez
wishing all the best
taking
for
in
the-
the... Well, the opening day of any competition is special for everyone. A red letter day for everybody here, and those of you who have joined us for our live coverage. I hope everybody is comfortably strapped in for the ride. We're sure that this will be a feast of football, irresistible, emotional, a roller coaster for everyone involved. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. It's Alexis Sanchez!
Oh, once he made the save, it didn't take the keeper long to start barking at his defence.
Foden. Genuine physical edge about this game. It is quite attritional. Aimed beyond the defence. Ball climbs up big! Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
I think it's got to be Alexis Sanchez. A sensation when he's in full flow. Although he's played as a central striker, I prefer him operating out wide, where he enjoys more space, and that enables him to generate greater momentum for a one-on-one. And yeah, I think he's a huge threat.
Yeah, he'll be looking for a goal or two. He's got away. He's through and all alone. He's having a shot! Goal! Simplicity itself.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
An early launch, just as they wanted, just as they hoped it. That'll be a throw-in. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Sal. He's shifting through the gears here. He's on it, can he get away? There's the shot! Oh, he has stuck it into his own net!
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
Fortuitous as it may have been, they all count one. And it's Hazard. Hazard going face-to-face with his great rival. Cherki.
Inter really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Alexis Sanchez tries to pass it through. He's in plenty of space here, and he's managed to get free. Decent chance! Just cruising! They are cruising! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes.
Goal!
We knew what was coming, and he has outfoxed the keeper again.
Well, how cool was that? He was almost teasing the keeper then.
Three 3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He's beaten the last man. Shot could be on. Shoots! And it's in! And they're at it again in double quick time.
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
25esimo minuto, numero 10.
It's become a case of men against boys.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Oh, that's fabulous. Tries a shot! And that's wide.
Spirited, to say the least. Certainly gave this crowd something to really cheer about.
Cherki. And this is Alexis Sanchez. Great chance! Cleared away. Eder Militao. That's a sharp pass. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, that's well spotted. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
That is good strength. Foden will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Now it's Hazard. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. It's a decent clearance. There will be a throw-in. Alexis Sanchez. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Ah, he's fizzed it forward. Can he spark a counter here? Agume. Oh, that's a
Ci
pretty
saranno 3
finish!
minuti di recupero.
That has been cut short. And here's Alexis Sanchez. Tries to play it through. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, denied at the last.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
They've played it short. Now it's Sao. Here, Alexis Sanchez! Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Staggering, just staggering. Not in their wildest dreams would they have expected a half-time scoreline like this.
Facciamo gli auguri a tutti
The
i
own goal
tifosi che
was
oggi
symptomatic
festeggiano
of their
l'anniversario
first
di
half
matrimonio
performance.
e
They're
che
not
riceveranno
at it.
un gentile omaggio.
Here we go again then.
Inter really have played into their opponent's hands here, Peter, and they need to sharpen up. They'll get chances in this second half, I'm sure of that. They just have to make sure they don't waste them.
Now it's Sanchez. And this is Alexis Sanchez. Showing good feet. Flings in a cross. That's a good cross in and a good clearance out. It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Goes down, but nothing given. Cherki. Over to the left. Played into space out wide. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Delivers with wit. Oh, what a climb! Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Al 54esimo minuto, numero 21.
Well, they have a goal, but it is surely too much to hope for a comeback. Agume. Oh, beautifully shaped ball. And the shot! That has earned a reprieve for the time being. And now a sudden chance to counter.
Inter are still behind, but they've increased their level of interest here.
Cherki played out towards the right wing. To Camara. Gabriel. So we've reached the hour mark. Nice sequence of passes, this. Well, he's looking to get away, but the defending is persistent, adhesive. Unrelenting, uncompromising pressure on him. Foden plays it in.
Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box.
Sevilla can now introduce the first of their substitutes. And the break in play means they can now affect their change.
Yeah, I think the manager might have feared his team could become a little tentative, conservative even, Peter, but this will make a nice change.
Agume. Sal, and he's forced to go back. And it's Gutel. Gutel. Good work on the right flank here. He is through here. He's one-on-one, and he shoots! It goes to show he is human after all.
Well, that's why we love the beautiful game, to see excitement like that. The run was dynamic, the finish disappointing.
Vitinha. Now Eder Militao. Oh, that's a key interception. Back towards the middle. Agume. Hazard. Great ball, and he's in charge, surely!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Sevilla making consecutive changes here.
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
Eder Militao. Foden. He's being chased here by an unwelcome guest. And here's Hazard. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And he whips it in. He gets big. Really well taken goal. And they are right back within touch. A great delivery and a finish to match.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. The defence let themselves down by not picking him up. I think the boss won't be amused.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? Oh, sweet feet. Sal. Van Nistelrooy. Hazard will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Can he finish? They've got to be quick to recover this. Sanchez running with the ball. Can he get it through? Well, that pass isn't the best. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Pops him off it and wins back the ball. Hazard. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. He's in a great position here. That's a little off target. Fabio Cardozo. Now it's Sanchez. Oh, good spread. Oh, super ball.
Ci saranno 3 minuti di recupero.
Vitinha. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Cherki. And it's Sanchez. Nicely spread. And that's that. Inter Milan were a team not short on effort, but ultimately they were found wanting when it mattered. That is simple. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
Well, you've got to say the Nerazzurri certainly know how to create an atmosphere. 80,000 here in black and blue. The dress code is a strict one. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, a player I've been looking at for quite a while now, Peter, is this guy, Bastoni. He's always impressed me with the way he's gone about his game. He's physically dominant, he's very intelligent in his reading of the game and his positioning, and he's also now very confident in his possession and what he can deliver up the pitch.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim.
I think the wide players will be very important here, Peter. A lot is going to be asked of them.
Yeah, they've got a fair bit of work to get through.
Yeah, because they're going to have to cover the flanks on their own. They need to push up and establish some menace, some control, press from the front and act like auxiliary wingers, if you will, while also doing a fair bit of defending. And what's more, they're often expected to be the main supply routes in the side.
So we're up and running. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Hazard gets into a good position. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Smashing header! Oh, off the bar! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Van Nistelrooy could easily have kept that down. He shouldn't have brought the crossbar into play.
Barella, over to the left. Sucic. And here's Zielinski. And it's Carlos Augusto. Carlos Augusto. He's onside. Carlos Augusto puts a cross in. Mignon claims it. Safe hands. Spread it left. Hazard receives it in a wide position. And that's a... And he shoots! Goal! Inter! And Inter go in front. Complete awareness. He understood what was needed and he executed it smoothly.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
Inter Milan finding themselves unexpectedly behind. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. And here's Barella. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And here's Lautaro Martinez! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Dani Olmo. That's an imaginative pass. He's in, surely! Carlos Augusto. And it's Zielinski. Barella. Here's Zielinski. Passes short and sharp. Shifted it to the flank. Dani Olmo. Eder Militao. He's a sharp little ball here. There's no flag. Referee has just said play on. Akanji did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Now it's Enrique. Dani Olmo going face to face with his great rival. That is lovely. Look at the space. He tries a shot! Well, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it.
He's never the type to turn down a challenge, is he?
It's a mighty effort! That's a half-decent try. Harmlessly behind. Akanji. Carlos Augusto. And it's Sucic. Played out towards the right wing. And it's Barella. Nice interception, well timed. Played out to the right. And here's Lautaro Martinez. Now it's Enrique. Now, can they get him away? I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Vitinha. Hazard picks it up out wide. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now it's Martinez. Zielinski. Luis Enrique. That'll be a throw-in. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Cherki. That'll be a throw. Inter Milan are one up and looking surprisingly comfortable. And it's Barella. Luis Enrique. Vitinha. Hazard.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
He's picked his way through. Aims beyond the defence. In towards... Up he goes! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. He has done it! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
And now he has two. Things starting to look very comfortable.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Cherki, played out to the left flank. Hazard with the delivery. It was all about the quality of the delivery, and they come away with nothing.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
And it's Barella. Vitinha. And that'll be the final action of the first half. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Inter Milan go in at half-time on a comfortable 2-goal cushion. So off we go once more. Azar. It's a pretty loose pass. And that's put paid to a promising move. Barella. Great vision. He's on it. Can he get away? A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Not the worst cross in the world, but still room for improvement. Engages and forces him off the ball. Barella. Luis Enrique. Enrique's cross. Cleared without complication. Bisek. And here's Lautaro Martinez. That's Enrique. Sucic. The defence opting here for strength in numbers. Mignon gets his hands on it and the danger is averted. Marquinhos is very much of the none-shall-pass school of defending. Inter Milan in a very solid position, 2 to the good.
Marquinhos. L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di 80.314
facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. That's really well manoeuvred. Bisek. Luis Enrique. Played back to the goalkeeper. And Bisek. Akanji. And it's Carlos Augusto. Out to the right. It's a promising position. Zil shoots! And he has kicked it out somehow.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Well read, nice interception. Sucic, out to the left it goes. Referee's given a throw. So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, Peter, I don't think there's anything tactical or injury-related here. I think it's just all about the push for a goal now.
And it's Sucic. Zielinski. Rodri. Van Nistelrooy going about things with real menace. Hazard could try cutting inside here. He's having a shot! That is decidedly lacking.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 7.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
Inter Milan do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Carlos Augusto. Searching pass he's played there. Marquinhos gets it clear. Pass is just off target.
Inter truly seem to be at loggerheads in trying to sort this out. Is it the passing or the movement that's the problem? I think both.
And Here's Azar.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Cherki. Dumfries. Chooses to go cross-field. Carlos Augusto going full tilt down the left. Plays it through. Oh, he's found support out wide. Oh, good take in a good area. Bastoni is there and he can get that clear. Oh, what has happened here? And the keeper beats it away. Oh, the ball's gone astray.
This is the time you need that pace.
Carlos Augusto is wide and looking to get onto this. And they've got a throw.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 94. Lascia il campo per il numero 9. Attenzione, un cambio.
Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. Gabriel, well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well, there is a look that says it all.
Il
A
quarto uomo
piercing
indica
stare.
2 minuti
Yeah,
di
he just didn't
recupero.
seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Time added on will be 2 minutes. And there goes the final whistle. Well, don't you just love it when a plan comes together? Victory never in doubt in the mind of the mastermind in all of this. A solid win, which will be welcomed all round. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin. A very good evening to you all.
Siete pregati di usare le apposite aree di parcheggio.